If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
It is a busy week in Sylacauga, Alabama, and joining us from Knollwood Christian School is Joyce Lilly. And Joyce, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for letting me come in this morning.
It's an honor to have you. Headmaster at Knollwood Christian School. And what's going on? Got a busy week there.
Oh, we have a tremendous week this week. We're having our first ever Christmas bazaar. Well, actually, it won't just be Christmas. It'll be canned goods and baked goods and handcrafted items and decorations, things the children have made in art class. And we're just really excited about this opportunity for the school and for the community.
Talk about Knollwood Christian School just a little bit.
This is Knollwood's 25th year, which is hard to believe, and it's really exciting. We have K through 12. We have 37 students this year, so we're up a little bit. We have extremely dedicated and certified teachers that are working diligently with our children. We are not opposed to other opportunities. We're just glad to offer a Christian opportunity to the Sylacauga area in education. So,
a couple of differences between public education and Christian education.
Well, one difference I think is our curriculum. We use a Christ-based curriculum. We use a BECA. It is Christ-centered in every area. From Jesus is in every subject, and we emphasize that. We have chapel, we have art and music classes also, but our real emphasis is on helping our children grow up to be Christian leaders. We do service work in the community at Care House. We also have worked at Alabama Child Food Solutions. We're going to be helping with the Homebound Christmas program at First Baptist Church. So we just have a lot of things going on at the school.
How did you become involved in Christian education?
Well, I think first of all you have to be a Christian. And I love the Lord and I love children. I taught for 32 years and retired and still loved what I did, still love the children and still love the opportunity to impact children. So a job opened up at Knollwood and I was just able to be there with the wonderful faculty and staff and students and families. So it's just
Fantastic.
A great place. Yes, thank you.
Not only is the Christmas Holiday Bazaar coming up, and that's going to be on November 9th, 8:30 until 3:30 in the foyer of the church, but you got a Veterans Day program too,
yes,
which is always huge.
It is. We are really proud of our Veterans Day program. We've had some veterans tell us that our program is their favorite program to attend. So we're just glad to honor them, and we do it at 2 p.m. And the reason for that is other places have Veterans Day programs also, and we want our veterans to have an opportunity to go to Childersburg, go to Fayetteville, go wherever, Sylacauga High School, wherever there are Veterans Day programs, but we also want them to have the opportunity to come to Knollwood and be blessed by our children's program. So
kind of cap off the day.
It will. It will. It'll just put a top on the cake.
Now, do we have a keynote speaker?
We do not actually have a speaker. Our children honor our veterans. They do the entire program themselves. We have an Adventure Scouts program at Knollwood that our children and other people in the community are welcome to participate in. And our Adventure Scouts and Ms. Patterson, our music teacher, and our faculty will direct our children in a salute to our veterans. So.
Veterans Day is Sunday, and a lot of veterans, maybe their families watching this morning, and honoring veterans. You and I wouldn't be sitting here this morning.
That's
if it wasn't
exactly
for veterans.
Right. My daddy was one, so I treasure the service that our veterans have provided for our country and our children. We're trying to train our children to honor that, and I think that we're doing a good job with that, and we enjoy having our veterans come, and then the children have typically the last few years done a receiving line following the program to recognize and thank our veterans. So that's just been a really exciting thing for our children to do.
Do the younger children connect with Veterans Day as well?
Yes, we have some children whose grandparents are veterans, so when they come, we even have one who will wear his uniform, and the children love to talk to him and interact and learn a little more about the service and what all that means.
Joyce Lilly, headmaster at Knollwood Christian School, our guest this morning, and a couple of events making mention of this morning. The Christmas Bazaar is from 8:30 till 3:30, and so people can come and go as they like.
Come and go. That's the reason we're having it during those hours. And people have already been bringing things in for the bazaar, and people walk in and say, "Oh, I want this, I want this." I said, "Wait, the bazaar's not here yet." So things are going to be in demand. We have some beautiful handcrafted items and handmade items, and we have some apple butter and apple jelly that people have made and donated. So it's going to be a really exciting time.
Now, I'm assuming this is a fundraiser for the school.
It is a fundraiser for the school.
Okay.
It is. It's the first time we've done this, so we really are just stepping into new ground. But I think it's exciting because people are going to be doing shopping. They're going to need items. They're going to need cakes for Thanksgiving, so just come shop with us and see what we have. I think it'll be exciting.
All right. Well, that's all coming up on November the 9th, Knollwood Presbyterian Church right there off Highway 280, and the bazaar is in the foyer of the church, and you can come and go as you please, and maybe people are kind of like me, watching their weight, but they just want to make a donation. They can do that too, right?
That's perfectly fine. And people can call us at 256-249-4750, and we'll be glad to answer any questions or help anybody any way they can. We're actually starting our annual appeal, which we've done the last few years, which is an opportunity for people to give tax-deductible donations to the school just to help the ministry, and we appreciate that. We've set a big goal this year. Since it's our 25th year, we're hoping to raise $25,000 for our annual appeal for the ministry and work that we do.
Joyce, Knollwood Christian School has quite an array of umbrella that's covering this institution too. Right. As far as being accountable and that sort of thing.
Well, we have a board of directors, and we feel very accountable to our parents and to our community, to the churches that we want to covenant with and walk alongside, and helping raise children in the nurture and admonition of the Lord, as we're directed to do.
And it's not us against the world.
No, it is not. We think that the best thing that we can do for our community is have options and opportunities. We have public school systems, we have homeschool, and we also feel like we can offer a Christian opportunity for parents who desire that. We're not in competition with anybody. We're just trying to work together to help our children become the best they can be.
I guess teacher to student ratio is pretty good there too.
It's very small, yes. We have, our largest class has 7 children in it. So we have good opportunities to provide individual and small group help with our children. And our children excel because the Abeka program is so intense and so tough, but our children do really well with that.
You have seen the school grow.
Yes.
Yeah, not just numerically, but to see children flourish in our community.
Right. And we actually had, for years, Knollwood went through the 8th grade. Now we go all the way through senior high school, 12th grade. And last year we had our first student graduate, who was one of our students of the week that came here on your program one time. And she is now in college on some good academic scholarships and doing quite well at the University of Montevallo. We're really proud of her.
Fantastic. All right, let's capsule what's going to be happening this week.
Okay, we've got the Veterans Day program Friday, November 9th at 2 o'clock p.m. in the Knollwood Christian Presbyterian Church Sanctuary. But our first ever Christmas Bazaar is going to be from 8:30 to 3:30 November 9th in the foyer of the Presbyterian Church at Knollwood. So we're excited about that and hope everybody will come out and celebrate and honor our veterans, but also shop at our bazaar.
All right. Now, again, if they need more information,
they can call us at 256-249-4750.
Now, most like everybody else, y'all involved with social media and stuff like that too?
We do. We have a website and a Facebook page, and just knollwoodcs.com.
All right. Sounds good. Joyce, always a pleasure.
It's good to see you. Thank you so much.
More Daybreak coming up in just a minute.